Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is January 26th, 2026. Nice number, nice date. Alright, it is Monday, start of a new week, start of the last week of January, actually. And we're playing Wordle number 1682 first. Right, day 26 for Strip. Remember how I got so happy yesterday, thinking it was Strip? Well, maybe today it is Strip. Maybe they don't play my feelings and no, it's okay, we got the R, so as you know, gonna try debar. Okay. There's an E, there's an R, but it's not an ER word. Okay, so I guess it's probably this sort of formation. I think it's most likely this. We've still got Reek, WREAK, Freak, Cream, I don't think so. I think those are the main ones that I can think of. I just don't know which have been done before. I think that's the main what we're working with. I guess I'll try Reek. It's not Reek, but it is a Reek word. Okay. I guess it is Freak. Don't think I can say anything else here. Oh, I forgot. It could have been Creek as well. Yeah, I did not see that one, but I got lucky there with it being Freak. I thought I was gonna get a 3 guess solve. Less 171. 131st 4 guess solve. Let's go to Calcul. Today's answer is Freak. I would have thought that been done before. Apparently not. Started with strip. Oh, sorry. Press into the thing. Okay, 324 probable answers. Next possible guess, of course, debar. Cadre would also have been good. I did do debar. Left me probable answers: creek, cream, freak, and reek. I did not see creek until after I had already realized the word was after I already tried it. Freak, of course. Then I did reek, leaving only 2 possibilities: Greek and freak. Let's see. Word finder. Reek would have been done before. Oh, it has been October 26, 2024. Ooh. Okay. Then cream, yes. Creek, also yes. All right. So it was really only. Actually, it was just answers. Creek, cream, reek, also done. So freak was really the only one, but I couldn't have known that. So did try that, but I got lucky. Yeah, I didn't have to take too many tries, so not as lucky as if I got a freak. But I just figured that, oh, the W, I kind of like that one, like a bit more of a unique word, so I thought I'd go with that. Didn't know freak would be the answer. Not much to freak out about, considering it's only a 4 guess off, but still a decent solution. Okay, let's go on to connections. I believe we should be at 9. Wait, 960 or 970? I don't remember. Only 960. Okay, let's play. Today's 16 words we've got foster, cow, badge, milk, rabbi, rattle, field, moose, moose, squeeze, close, ruffle, fleece, weaver, drain, goa, and buffalo. So obviously I am seeing like potentially animals with the last letter missing. Moose, goat, rabbit, badger, maybe. So could be animals with last letter missing. Let's hold on to that for now. Fleece. Could be material. Could also be to fleece someone, right? Just like, I guess something like squeeze, like get money out of them. Rattle and ruffle is sort of like to scare them, but that I guess milk and fleece and squeeze would maybe squeeze, drain, milk, fleece, sort of like to get something from someone. That could be it. If that is the thing, then I'm guessing this could be purple. We'll try that. Mammals minus last letter. Oh, I didn't even notice it was mammals specifically. But okay, I think I can still take the point. Squeeze, fleece, milk, drain, perhaps like sort of to get something, obtain something, right? From something. Okay. Buffalo wings, cow. Buffalo cow field makes me think of a farm. But then again, buffalo. What about water? Water buffalo. Water weaver. Rattle and ruffle, I could see that. Hmm. So rattle and ruffle. So just scribble. Foster. Foster family. Foster parents. Weaver. It's like an occupation, but wait. Maybe like actresses? Do we think? Sigourney Weaver, Jodie Foster, Glenn Close, Sally Field. Okay, okay, I'm seeing a trend here. So we could be looking at female actresses popular in the. I wanna say Sigourney is more 80s to me, so I'm gonna say like 80s actresses. I don't know if they're Oscar winners, perhaps. They could be 80s Oscar winners. I want to go with that. I'll try 80s Oscar winners. It's quite specific, but I'll try it. No, just iconic actresses. Here I go, being all specific and all that just goes. Iconic actresses. Wait, okay. But I'm curious to know if they have all won Oscars, specifically in the 80s. That was something I will Wikipedia in a bit. Okay, so we still got the squeeze, drain, milk, fleece. I think this could be the green. Let's see. It's the yellow actually. Exploit. Okay, so not a reverse. Cow, rattle, ruffle, buffalo. Do they all? No, I don't know. Do they? Do they all mean the same thing? Like to sort of scare someone? Does that mean actually? Daunt. I guess daunt means like to scare someone, right? Is that what that means? To put fear in a person? Well, to lessen the courage of. Okay. Yeah, to scare someone, kind of. I would say. Yeah, cow. All right. Okay. I just didn't know that buffalo was also meant that. That's surprising. Let's go to verb here. Bewilder, baffle. That counts as daunt, I suppose. I didn't know that. It's wanting to confuse, right? I guess rattle, ruffle, sort of shake them up, right? I guess shake them up. Yeah. Okay. I could see that, but yeah, I don't. I guess I did quite sort of say it. So maybe half point or a point for that one. Exploit gets me on someone. Yeah, sure. I'll see it for that one. Actresses. Okay. I did go super specific, but purple was pretty easy. Honestly, easiest one. So this one I think is a good gateway to a reverse rainbow because purple is pretty easy. I am proud of myself for seeing the actresses one, considering that I'm not saying that I don't know them, but again, not something I would think of so easily. I feel like that could be the blue. I would say is going to be the hardest one today. But if you get the other categories first, then you'll be left with the blue anyway, so it shouldn't be too tricky. Drain, fleece, milk, squeeze, all those I know as well. The dot one, buffalo and cow, were somewhat new for me in terms of that meaning. Okay, so the actresses, Glenn Close. Has she ever won an Oscar? Let's see. Glenn Close, Oscar. Win? Let's see. I don't know. Best sporting. Da 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 da. Wait, is she won? If you best actress, she had Academy Award. Is that the same as an Oscar? I think so. She's been nominated 8 times for an Academy Award. She's nominated actress in Academy. Wow, 5 was nominated actress in Academy history. Okay, 8 nominated, but she. So has she actually? Okay, let's go to her wins. All right, Academy Awards. She's only been nominated. She's never actually won. Oh my god! But she was nominated in the 80s, even for Best Actress. Okay, damn! Wow, I would have thought that she would have. Okay, you know, I don't know. It's very surprising. Sally Field. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Sally Field. See if Sally Field has won an Oscar before. Okay, has she? It says wins here, but I don't know if she actually has. Let's check. I don't really trust the Google stuff. Okay, so she has won twice. 80s as well, so I'm not really far off with the 80s thing, although Glenn there did not win, but okay. And who else we check? Jodie Foster, I think definitely has won before. Because she had a career like quite a while, hasn't she? List of awards and nominations received by Jodie Foster. Let's go down. Okay, Best Actress, she has won twice as well. Okay, but still in the 80s, in 1989. So not that crazy of a guess, to be honest. And then the last one was Sigourney Weaver, my girl Sigourney. I love her in the Alien movies. Okay, let's check. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, Academy Awards. She's only nominated 3 times. Oh, I can't believe this. But at least one's for aliens, not even alien. Okay, interesting. Big Gorillas in the Mist, right? The documentary-ish kind of thing, right? Okay, biographical drama. Sorry, yeah, it's biographical. Okay, she has won a BAFTA. Okay, won twice for Golden Globes. Oh, once for a Grammy. Oh, Earth, the book. She like some kind of. Okay. SAG Awards nominated. So it looks like she's nominated. She's been nominated more than she has won. It's interesting. Okay, well that's a little fun facts for us there today. So yeah, my guess was not right, but I did get the actress's thing, so maybe half a point for that one. So 1 point for the green, yellow, and purple, and half point for the blue. Not a reverse, but almost there. Semi RR, I guess I should say. All right, we move on to the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword by Elizabeth C. Kurski. It is a really good date, right? 26/1/26. Okay. Or I guess to Americans it's 01/26/26. Okay. What across? Atomizer. I don't know what that is. 1 down. Signs of healing. Could be scars, possibly. 2 down. Military chaplain informally. Don't know. Chaplain is like a religious figure, right? I don't know. 3 down. Slangy absurd. I have no idea. I can't think of it. 4 down. Why blank you laugh? Why aren't you laughing? 5 down. The Y of NYSE. New York Stock. I almost said Stork. I mean, honestly, New York Stock Exchange. I also wanted to say. I wanted to combine York and stock, and I almost said stork. Silly me. York Stock Exchange. Okay. 6 across. City of 1,000 minarets. Cairo. 7 across. Calculating person. Adder. 8 across. Hoop star Cameron of the Los Angeles Sparks. Don't know. 9 across. Denomination. I don't know. 1 across. Atomizer. I don't think I have like some kind of a spray. 2 down. Military chaplain informally. Could be a padre, maybe. 3 down. Slangy absurd. Ridic. Oh, something. Okay, which one is that? Scabs, not scars. Okay, I see now. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Okay, let's take a close look at the clues and entries. 1 across. Atomizer. I didn't know that that's what a spray is. What actually is an atomizer? They just make stuff into small things, like little molecules or something. An instrument for atomizing, usually a perfume, disinfectant, or medicament. Okay, atomizing. Tertiary is made up of many discrete units to reduce minute particles or to a fine spray. Okay, so basically be a sprayer kind of thing. Okay, I see. 1 down. Signs of healing, right? Actually, that's true. Scar is more like what happens after you've healed, whereas the scab is, I would say, what comes before the scar. The scab is the little thing that grows over the wound, and then after the scab comes off, you might have a scar there. So yeah, but I guess Elizabeth did this on purpose to kind of like trip us up because they're almost the same and they would have worked except for this letter. Yeah, I should have known that. I didn't even see 8 across and read that before I put in the last letter of ridic here, C, so I did not see that. How ridiculous of me. 2 down. Military chaplain informally a padre. I guess padre is his father, right? Like a priest and that kind of thing. So, but I don't know why specifically they call military chaplains padres. I don't know. Let's see if any explanation here. Military chaplain padre. Why? Why do they call it that? Okay, let's see if they've got a wiki page on military chaplain. Okay. Ministers to military personnel, and in most cases, their families and civilians working for the military. In some cases, they will also work with local civilians within the military area of operations. Although the term chaplain originally had Christian roots, it is generally used today in military organizations to serve all professionals specially trained to serve any spiritual need, regardless of religious, world philosophy, or status. It doesn't really matter. Okay, see where they mentioned padre, perhaps? Names. So they could call him chaplain, rabbi, purohit, imam, priest, padre, Spanish, capellano militare, Militare Italian MSW. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess I don't know. Let's see, Padre. Raise or add, not Latin status. The Padre. Australian army chaplains, whatever their rank, are mostly referred to as Padre by officers and soldiers alike. Used in the RAF for the Chaplain's Navy also. So in Australia, they tend to use it quite a bit, actually. This one is South Africa, also calling them Padre. Interesting, I guess, because just stuck from somewhere, I guess. Padre also as well in the UK, US. You see that in the US, they don't mention it here, but I'm guessing, yeah, typically a lot of people in the army, they call them that. I didn't know that, so that's new trivia for me. 3 down, slangy, absurd. Another way of saying ridiculous, you just say ridic for short. Well, I don't really say that, but maybe some people do. 4 down, why blank you laughing? Just fill in the blanks. Why aren't you laughing? This is a common question. Especially if you're maybe a comedian or telling a joke to your friends, like, hey, why aren't y'all laughing? Aren't I being funny? 5 down, the Y of NYSE, that's the New York Stock Exchange, so there you go. Y for York. 6 across, city of 1,000 minarets. I didn't know that the city of Egypt, Cairo, is called that. That's a first for me, knowing that that's what they call it. City of 1,000 minarets. Is that really an actual? Apparently, a title. I guess if you've got like the Big Apple for one, and then you've got this one, 1,000 minarets. Nickname. Don't know who gave it that. For its preponderance of Islamic architecture. I see. Okay. So that makes sense. 7 across. Calculating person. Someone who calculates. So person who adds. An adder. I only know adder to mean like a snake. I didn't know that it could also mean someone who adds. Common venomous viper. Yep. And then okay. Yeah, one that adds, or one who adds, or a device that performs addition as well. Could be something calculated. 8 across. Hoop star cameraman of the Los Angeles Sparks. Cameron Brink. Never heard of him. Sorry, I do not know this person. American basketball player, born 2001. Cameron Lee Brink, professional basketball for the Los Angeles Sparks of the WNBA. I don't know her. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe I've heard of her name somewhere, but I couldn't think of it. And across denomination, a sect, right? Kind of like a religious thing, right? Like a group of sorts. Could be a name designation. A religious organization whose congregations are united in their adherence, beliefs, and practices. Okay. I guess a sect is as well. Let's go with that one. Sect. A dissenting or how do you say schismatic religious body or a religious denomination. So yeah, different. Just part of another religion, I guess. A group of them. So trivia. Padre. Didn't know that one. Cairo. This one is also an interesting piece of trivia. I didn't know that. And then 8 across. Cameron Brink. Sports names. I couldn't tell you. If they give me things like simple things like Michael Jordan, Lewis Hamilton, although that wouldn't really fit. Well, Lewis could fit 5x5 grid. But yeah, people like that. Okay, I could get that. Anything else? Or like Naomi Osaka, I could get that one. Yeah, it's not too many sports that I know of. Sports players, sports people. All right, let's move on to the comments. Okay, so yesterday's video, Glacier Breeze comment, slant shirt strut, nice. You got a 3-2. Again, no fuss where there was only one possibility remaining. Well done on yours too, thank you. Though witty wouldn't assume between straw and true. True. Yeah. Then again, I feel like if I had done witty and I was thinking between straw and stew, if I really gone with that, I think I would have gone with straw because I don't feel like strew. In my brain at that time, I didn't think of strew as like a common enough word. So if I had been left with those two choices, I would have gone with straw and maybe not have gotten it if it was strew. Tackles just swarm and sweat as the top evals. Oh, sweat. Okay, yeah, true, because it tests for the T at the end, and then the test for the W as well. And true means to scatter sweat, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I figured strew mustn't mean that. Just because I was thinking, because I knew the word strew, and I was thinking, okay, so maybe, like, the present tense of it would be, no, wait, sorry, past tense would be strew, and then, I guess, past participle, if I'm thinking of it right, strewn, that kind of thing, like, flew and flown, or something or other. But yeah, okay, normal, average, normal mode, people got average scores of 2.7, hard, average 2.6, feel rate not too high, yeah, not strut, not particularly trappy word, it's quite decent for everybody. And Dugong congratulated me on another 3. Thank you. We are getting close to that 100th 3 guys off. So close. The bot says true is as good a word as any, but it's just not on the original list. Interesting. But I am going to try to remember that in case it does come out one day. We don't know. We don't know what they plan to do. They can always offer some twists and turns. Like that sumac one. Like, honestly speaking, I don't know how common sumac is in other parts of the world, so I was, I guess, surprised. But then again, it is New York Times, they can just choose to choose word that is more prevalent in North America or the Americas in general. So maybe that's why they went with sumac. So yeah, true could happen here. You did lance, roused, and strut. Oh, roused. What does that word mean? I think I've heard of it. I just don't quite know what it means. To drive as from bed, roughly around 0. You meant to drive from bed. You mean like to get that person roused and out of bed? I suppose they have examples in the sentence. The soldiers were roused from their beds before sunrise. Okay, so like force them, or roughly get them out of the bed. Hey, I'm sure my mom has done that a couple of times when I was a kid. Now not so much because I'm an adult now. I can sleep in whenever I like, right? Rouse was the bot's second guess as well. The bot knows rouse too. You couldn't see what someone says had in common. True, yeah, just went with that. Windows doesn't really either. See, that's what I'm thinking. Like which keyboard? You know what? That's bugging me because I didn't have time to look at it yesterday. Let me just see now. Which keyboard has a menu? Are we talking about like those like MacBook keyboards or some Apple keyboards or whatever? Or menu key. Let's check. They have pictures of them. Okay, what keyboard are we talking about? What is the menu key? I'm trying to look at the because the picture is tiny on my laptop screen, so I am squinting, trying to look at. Oh, that thing? Maybe I do have it then. Because like maybe it's not called that. Like it doesn't like it's not a word, but it's an icon, possibly. Oh, so that thing. Okay, in that case, I do have a menu. I do see like a little icon of, sort of like a sheet of paper kind of thing with lines across it. I think that is the menu key, something like that. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so to be fair, I never knew that was the menu key. I just thought it was like whatever. I don't even know what I thought it was. But okay, there we go. So that must just have been it. Okay. Edward did tread, edit, strip, R.I.P. R.I.P. to strip, and then strum and strut. Oh, you got caught with a strum situation. Oh, Lord. Yes, it's not strip. Yeah, what a roller coaster there. Where I was like, the first two letters were green, and I thought I was home run, but no, it was promptly dragged back down to earth. When the answer lit up green, I thought for sure you were the one. Yeah, you thought that too, right? I love that you were on the journey with me, and you were excited for me as well. And then we were both woken up by reality, and you were shameless piggybacking too. Yeah, if only, eh? You don't have to worry about TRE trolling me. Treat and trend along God. Okay, true. So if you ever see the TRE lighting up, then you know for sure that you got it. So yeah, I'm wondering now whether which one of us will get our uh one guess solved first. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe slant. Perhaps Lance could come first. We don't know. This is typically 3 out of 5. So it's 70%, almost 31%. Testers 2.3. Again, 0.3. What are we calculating here? Because mistake was putting alt in the backup category. Yeah, I guess like alt like alternative. I could see that. That one is like a sneaky little red herring. I can see it. You're right, it doesn't quite work, but I can also see like if people are kind of like thinking, like, okay, shorten words to mean like backup, maybe. I know. Yeah, I guess so. But alt for alternate. But I mean, we're thinking like what alt rock? That's alternate. But I mean, like not alternate in that sense of like a replacement back kind of thing. I get it. But maybe some people just think, okay, alt does stand for alternate in like music genres, and maybe that could work. I guess like you said, it doesn't really work, but people can brainstorm, think, and look for funny patterns where there are none. Just because, and they knew that we were gonna think of that, like possibly like being desperate enough to put that in there. So that's why some people made that mistake there. You join me, believing there's more something more to purple. Right. You're like, surely it can't be suffixes. That's it. Like I thought there was something more, a deeper theme to it, but they made fools of us. But yeah. I like the geographical thing that you're telling me. Protectorate, kingdom, township. I like that one, like sort of area specific stuff. So I like that. Maybe that's what they should look at. So as I'm saying, why not call up Edward? He's got some great ideas here. The stretch, but creative one. I'd say I still think I don't think it's that far of a stretch. I'm like talking like areas, regions, that kind of thing. Like why not? I think that's a pretty decent category. They could have done that. They just went with plain old suffixes. Like yeah, them and how many suffixes we've got in the English language. Okay, all right, but they love to do us like that. Sometimes they gotta go super specific where the category is something you never think of would be called that, and then sometimes they'll just go so broad, and I don't know if it's like they flip a coin on a certain day and just do whatever they want. Who knows? Because I'm not in that you know, that writing room, right? That construction room. So I don't know. But yes, all right. Let me know how you did for today's Wordle connections and L times meaning crossword. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.